What's going on? It's Frankie V. On this week's Sunset Island Music Show, our old friends Thousand Years Wide are back. Also, Anoxia, Cultus Black is back. And our new friends, Proxzari, and my new friend Georgie Hansen is back this week. Also, Healer takes their rightful spot where they belong, back at number 1. That's all coming up on the Sunset Island Music Show. Hey, what's going on? It's Frankie V, back for another edition of The Big Show. You know it well. It's the Sunset Island Music Show. We count down the top 20 videos of the week here at Sunset Island Cafe. And let me tell you a little bit about us if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock for some reason. Sunset Island Cafe is the big company. Sunset Island Music is the music side of the company. What we do, one thing very simple, promote unsigned bands and independent bands. We like to get you guys out everywhere. We've got social networks, we've got everything. We've got a TV channel, streams live on Roku across the entire world. So if you need to get a Roku device, go get one. Look up Sunset Island Cafe. You can watch this show. You can watch Joe Scabilia and the Rock and Roll and Coffee Show. You can watch Bobby Everything and the Crockpot Cartel. All of those shows are on our Sunset Island Cafe channel on Roku. You can also just watch videos all day long. You can just go to our video loop and it just plays videos of all of the bands that we've had submitted to us 24 hours a day, back to back to back. It is absolutely a wonderful thing. So go check it out. Make sure you do. Let's get into this week's countdown. We're going to start it off with the band I've become pretty good friends with. These guys are playing this week at a big show. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But they were number 1 last week, so what better way to kick off the show than with a little bittersweet revenge and Blackout. It's right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
Blacked out and reminiscing of you, living in a dream world where it feels so true. Forget about being mad, just believing in the good times that we had. You better give me my love so I just black out. You better hand me my drink so I can cast you out. You better give me my bottle so I just black out. You better hand me my drink. I was blacked out and thinking about where you are. Last I heard you moved away so far, in a world where you treated me bad. I refuse to believe you were all I had. You better give me my love so I just black out. You better hand me my drink so I can cast you out. You better give me my bottle so I just black out. You better hand me my drink.
Dude, we're out of here.
There ain't even chicks here.
Park and grab, Angel.
This place
place sucks. Get the fuck out of here.
Bittersweet Revenge, my friends, and that is Blackout. Bittersweet Revenge playing this weekend at Incarnation, which is a big rock and roll festival going on in rural Ohio. It's actually taking place at a prison, and it's the same prison that they filmed the movie Shawshank Redemption at. Yeah, a lot of people didn't realize that was actually filmed out in BFE, Ohio, but that's where there's all sorts of bands that are going to be there. National bands, everybody, but Bittersweet Revenge is going to be there, and they are going to be kicking ass, I'm sure. It's Frankie V. We're just getting started here in the Sunset Island Music Show. I have so much new music for you today. It's ridiculous. My inbox has been flooding. I finally caught up from my trips that I took. I've been overseas, and I went to Vegas, and I did all this other stuff, but I think I'm finally caught up. But that means for you guys, there are plenty and plenty of new bands to hear. So check these guys out. They're called Flowers on the Grave. They're from Michigan, and this song is called Icarian. Check it out right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
The Sunset Island Music Show. Counting down this week's top 20 videos from around the globe.
Top 20.
With your host, Frankie V.
Satan's sake, I buy my Bible one day late, straight to hell on a silver plate. Oh my God, what a fucked up day! I shot in the dark in the late fuck day. Finally awake, let's make no mistake. On the date, time to be great. Running over MC state to state. Skipping lines at a super fast rate. Holy hell, what's left to say? Finally awake, let's make no mistake. On the date, time to be great. Running over MC state to state. Skipping lines at a super fast rate. Holy hell, what's left to say? Get into the synergy, what's got an enemy? A friend got an enemy. 3 shots of dopamine, don't tell the pity. I'm ready, get gritty. Hades on cage, and this is crazy. Going insane, going out with the bang. Shell trap fake, going straight to my brain. Host up, play for this gang, let 'em ring. Yes sir, remember all name. Rushing through this interlude. Favorite quote lately, what the fuck, dude? What's up, heathen supposed to do? Grab the cat, pew pew pew. A gentleman's duel, like high noon. Fist in the air, what you gonna do? 13 4 with the little voodoo. Take over the world with the big fuck you. Finally awake, let's make no mistake. On the date, time to be great. Running over MC state to state. Skipping lines at a super fast rate. Holy hell, what's left to say? Finally awake, let's make no mistake. On the date, time to be great. Running over MC state to state. Skipping lines at a super fast rate. Holy hell, what's left to say? Get into the synergy, what's got an enemy? A friend got an enemy. 3 shots of dopamine, don't tell the pity. I'm ready, get gritty. Hades on cage, and this is crazy. Going insane, going out with the bang. Shell trap fake, going straight to my brain. Host up, play for this gang, let 'em ring. Yes sir, remember all name. Let's make no mistake. Walk the tape, there's no time to be great. Made us wait till the end, you're gonna break. Then make that really now break. Holy hell, what's left to say? Get into the synergy, what's got an enemy? A friend got an enemy. 3 shots of dopamine, don't tell the pity. I'm ready, get gritty. Hades on cage, and this is crazy. Going insane, going out with the bang. Shell trap fake, going straight to my brain. Host up, play for this gang, let 'em ring. Yes sir, remember all name. Holy hell, what's left to say?
Man, another brand new band. That band just kicks ass. They're called Heathen Sun. They're from North Carolina. And the name of that song is Shell Shock. I told you, I promised you lots of new music, and we've got it. And if you need to know how to submit your music to us, it's very simple. Just go to our website, sunsetislandcafe.com. Scroll down. You can look at my pretty face, and then scroll down past that as quick as you can. That's what I do. And then there's a spot where you can input your name of your band, links to videos, your bio, anything you want. You can type to us. We look at everything that comes in. All the music that comes in goes up on the TV channel on Roku. If you don't have videos, I try to get you on the radio show. And if you're voted good enough to be on this show, you end up in the top 20 show. It's that simple. So that's how we get all our music. However, this has happened 2 weeks in a row now. sometimes I just find bands on my own. You know, I'm all over the place. This is what I love to do, is look for bands and listen to music and do everything. So these guys are called Atlassian. They're from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and I've been to Bethlehem before. There was a big casino up there. I went up there to see Motley Crue years and years and years ago. Made a couple day trip up there. But these guys, I found them, and I'm not sure how I found them, to be honest. I have to send them an email and said, hey man, you guys sound great. Can I put you on the show? They said, yeah, how did you hear from us? And I honestly couldn't remember, but I'm friends with other people who do this, and I'm in every kind of group that you can be in on every social media thing that deals with independent music and all that. So I just get bombarded, and sometimes, hey, I'm human. I just surf my ass around YouTube for a little while and find stuff. So I'm not sure where I found these guys, but they are good. Check them out. Again, from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, this is Atlassian and Howl, right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
Someone tell me the plan, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who I am, I've no place to go. And how's my emotions?
love that one. From Denmark, coming in at number 16, making their debut on the big show this week. That is Ashes of Billy. And what a great song, man. They are, again, from Denmark, and you don't realize all the music that comes out of Denmark. And we had one of our bands of the year several years ago was a band called Madcraft. They were from Helsinki, Finland. I mean, I did an interview with them, and they're like up in the Great White North. It's like dark 24 hours a day. Crazy, crazy. But Finland, Denmark, Sweden, there's bands all over the place. Someday I want to have enough money. I can just do a world tour and stop in all of these places and see all these bands because they're great, great music. It's Frankie V. We're running through the top 20 video countdown here on the Sunset Island Music Show. And these guys I won't have to go far to see. This is a band from right up the road from me in Tampa, Florida. They're called Penny Fountain, and this song is called White Whale, right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
Come to me in a dream. Tell me what you are, what you need. Come to me as anything.
Bringing you independent artists from everywhere around the globe. It's the Sunset Island Music Show with your host, Frankie V.
At number 14, our friends from Jersey. It seems like Tuesday, and beautiful day for a broken heart. Just heard from Erica from Seems Like Tuesday the other day. Apparently they were nice enough to send me a t-shirt, but I don't know where it is. We can't find it. I got people looking all over the office, so I apologize for that, guys, but thank you for the gesture. I promise you I will find that shirt, and I'll wear it on the air sooner than later. I can promise you that. Frankie V, we're working our way through the countdown. Here's a band that made their debut last week. Love these guys. They just rock it, man. It's a good Los Angeles rock and roll brand. You gotta love them. This is Stonebreed and Back Home right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
I lived here
number 12 from Cork, Ireland. That is Shadows Calling and Eraser. They made their debut last week. They're climbing up the charts this week here on the Sunset Island Music Show, and I like that song. I've listened to more of their stuff too. They've got some really good stuff. They might stick around for a while on this show. It's Frankie V. We're back to another band that made their debut last week. This was another one of those bands that I found just by accident. I went to a concert in Tampa, and these guys were the opening band, and I was like, damn, they're good. Went up and talked to them afterwards, and lo and behold, we've been in touch. They made their debut on the show last week. You guys remember them. Cultus Black. Oh, they're great, man. This song is called Lorelei. Check it out. It's here on the big show. It's Frankie V on the Sunset Island Music Show.
You're watching the Sunset Island Music Show. Sunset Island Music Show.
Yeah!
With your host, Frankie V. Frankie V.
From Austin, Texas. I was telling you last week that song just gets stuck in my head. I love it. At number 10, that is Bottle Cap Mountain and Canoe. It's Frankie V. It's a Sunset Island Music Show. We're moving up to number 9, another Los Angeles band. I love these guys. They are called Rude. And, Rude, rock and roll, all that, but it's ROUX''D. That's how you spell Rude. Check this one out. This is Women Like You, right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
Tell me what you want from me, and I swallow all my pride. You got
That, my friends, is a woman named Prax Zari. The song is called Get Off. She's from, I don't know, Cleveland, born in Cleveland, now lives in LA. I don't know, but this is her second week. I love that one, man. Sometimes you just got to mellow out a little bit, and she's a heck of a musician. And it was funny, if you remember the show last week, she came on the show for the first time last week, and I wasn't sure how to say her name. So I just tried. I did all the research. I tried and tried. Well, she sent me an email this week and said she watched the show and said I got it right. So it is Prax Zari. Look her up. You spell Zari, Z-X-A-R-I. Great song, man. We've reached the part of the show where all of a sudden we got a lot of women in a row here. So that's not a bad thing. I'm never going to complain about that. This girl made her debut last week. She's such a sweetheart. This is Georgie Hanson. You remember I was talking about her last week. She's from Lincoln, England. She just had a really funny little Instagram reel or short on YouTube or something she put out. It was hysterical, but I got a couple emails back and forth from her. And Georgie, we're so happy to have you on the show, and hopefully you'll stick around for a while. And you guys got to love this one, man. This is Georgie Hanson and Say. It's here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
It's the Sunset Island Music Show. The best unsigned bands from here, there, anywhere on the planet. With your host, Frankie V.
Every day when you wake up, it's another chance to choose to shine. Feel the sun on your face, even if it's only in your mind. It's up to you, yeah, baby, what's your attitude? If you live like you're living, give the universe some gratitude. I once was told the sky is just a point of view. I once was told the best is right in front of you. So come on and give me some good vibes, good vibes. Show me you believe in all of the magic. Come and give me some good vibes, good vibes. Come give me some good vibes, good vibes. Tell me everything, tell me all of your passion. Come and give me some good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. You make me light up inside. Stop surfing those bad times. You make me light up inside. Stop surfing those bad times. All the doubt and uncertainty, leave those worries all behind. Don't think it will go wrong, cause honey, what if it goes right? Take the win, big throw yourself a parade. When you live without limits, it's a secret to make lemonade. I once was told the sky is just a point of view. I once was told the best is right in front of you. So come on and give me some good vibes, good vibes. Show me you believe in all of the magic. Come and give me some good vibes, good vibes. Come give me some good vibes, good vibes. Tell me everything, tell me all of your passion. Come and give me some good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. You make me light up inside. Stop surfing those bad times. You make me light up inside. Stop surfing those bad times. Bring on the tiger, the eye of the tiger. Strength and courage, baby, you're a fighter. Right place, right time, right state of mind. Right place, right time, right state of mind. Come back, come give me some good vibes, good vibes. Show me you believe in all of the magic. Come give me some good vibes, good vibes. Come give me some good vibes, good vibes. Tell me everything, tell me all of your passion. Come give me some good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. You make me light up inside. Stop surfing those bad times. You make me light up inside. Stop surfing those bad times.
I told you we're at this part of the show this week where we're smack dab in the middle of it, and all these women in a row. We had Brack Zari, we had Georgie Hansen, that was Anna Pack, she's from Montreal, Good Vibes. You guys know I love that song. I say if you're ever feeling down in the dumps, put on that song. You are bound to be in a good mood afterwards. So it's Frankie V. We're counting down the top 20. We're almost in the top 5 here. And we're continuing on with this group of women that are in. We're going to crank this one up a bit, though. These guys are from Baltimore, Maryland. This is Anoxia. Crank this up. We're starting to get close to the end here. This is Tears, I Bleed, right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
They're
It's the Sunset Island Music Show, bringing you bands from everywhere on the planet.
Yeah! Perfect.
With your host, Frankie V.
I was out at the club smoking a cigarette when I was struck by a beauty queen. And she was standing there drinking without a care, like she was straight from a magazine. So I walked on by to see with my two eyes, 'cause she's the one I've been dreaming of. The smell of her perfume smelled like a flower in bloom. I just couldn't get enough. That tattoo on her shoulder, she's a rebel. That's okay, 'cause all I've trouble never quit. That's what I told her, what I told her, what I told her. 'Cause every time I look, pretend to look away, I know she's playing hard to get. She always gets away. I'm gonna make you mine. Oh baby, you look fine. I'll never leave without a kiss. I'm gonna make you mine. I'm gonna make you mine. I'm gonna make you mine. I must be out of my mind, but she was so damn fine. I got her strings and I made her move. I took her out on the floor. I had her begging for more. We couldn't wait till we left the room. She threw me onto her bed, sex, drugs, and drippy sweat. We fell asleep in each other's arms. Perfume and morning bliss. She woke me up with a kiss. I swear I just couldn't get enough. Tattoo on her shoulder, she's a rebel. That's okay, 'cause all I've trouble never quit. That's what I told her, what I told her, what I told her. 'Cause every time I look, pretend to look away, I know she's playing hard to get. She always gets away. I'm gonna make you mine. Oh baby, you look fine. I'll never leave without a kiss. I'm gonna make you mine. I'm gonna make you mine. I'm gonna make you Every time I look, pretends to look away. I know she's playing hard to get. She always gets her way. I'm gonna make you mine. Oh baby, you look fine. I'll never leave without a kiss. I'm gonna make you mine. Every time I look, pretends to look away. I know she's playing hard to get. She always gets her way. I'm gonna make you mine. Oh baby, you look fine. I'll never leave without a kiss. I'm gonna make you mine. I'm gonna make you mine. I'm gonna make you mine. I'm gonna make you mine.
From La Feria, Texas, our friends October Roar and Make You Mine. And October Roar is one of those bands. I keep telling you guys I need to go to Texas because I have all of these bands from Texas that all are on this show, and they've all, half of them play together. Like I just saw a video, October Roar just played a show with Saving Jackie, and it was they played together, and I saw a live clip of October Roar. I saw a live clip of Saving Jackie, and it looked like it was a heck of a time. God, I want to go out there and see everybody so bad. And speaking of Saving Jackie, they're not on the countdown this week, but I got to give a shout out to Jen, the singer from Saving Jackie. Her husband George had some pretty kind of gruesome surgery about a week ago, and something with his eyes, and he's recovering right now. But George, we're hoping for a speedy recovery for you. We're all thinking about you. Our prayers are with you, and I'm sure you will be back at him very, very soon. So let's stay in Texas another band from San Antonio. I told you, I talked to Zana last week, and I said, you know what I'm going to do? And I said I was going to do it last week, and I didn't, but I will do it this week. I am going to make myself my own Google Calendar, and I'm going to put on it all of these bands from Texas that I want to see, and I'm just going to start like I have time to do this. But it's all right. I'll make time. I'll start posting all of their dates on my calendar when they're playing live. And hopefully sooner than later, I'll get all these bands together. Because I said, I'd like to go out there for a few days and just catch as many of these bands as I can. And now you got to throw Bottle Cap Mountain into the mix too, because they're from Austin. So Texas. I've never been. I've been to Dallas Airport before, but I've never been outside the airport. It's a perfect excuse to go there. So check this one out. Crank it up, man. This is Zana and Better Run right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
In your crown, thrust upon you by the masses you kept around. But I know if they could see all the things you pretend to be, it would burn your kingdom down. Are you listening? And you run, yeah you run. Feel your sins as they burn like the sun. Yeah you run, better run. I'm not holding you back from everything you've done. You make your bed, now lay in it. You bring on the weak, so digest it. But it doesn't feel so comfortable, does it now? This is just your consequence when you poison the well of providence, drowning out the sounds of voices calling you out. And you run, yeah you run. Feel your sins as they burn like the sun. Yeah you run, better run. I'm not holding you back from everything you've done. You better hide, 'cause you hide. It's gonna catch up to you 'cause you're outbreak. You better hide, 'cause you hide. It's gonna catch up to you 'cause you're outbreak. And you run, yeah you run, 'cause you can't take back all that you've done. And you run, yes you run. Ask yourself, haven't you had enough? And you run, yeah you run, 'cause you can't take back all that you've done. Yeah you run, better run. I'm not holding you back from everything you've done. Yeah you run, better run. I'm not holding you back from everything you've done.
Ah, number 3, Zana, you gotta love her. That's Better Run here on the Sunset Island Music Show. It's Frankie V. And look, I feel compelled to say this just to get it off my chest and be over with that. And many of you probably saw my rant that I posted all over everywhere the other day about, and since we're talking about independent bands here, you guys are all independent bands, let me give you some advice. And if you didn't hear the story, didn't see me going completely nuts in the parking lot, I'll give you the quick version. Some friends and I went up to a concert this weekend. We went to see Foreigner. Foreigner, good old band, man, from the 70s and the 80s. legends. Mick Jones, legendary guitarist, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame guitarist. You know, since they've had, I mean, he's the only original member. But they've had Jeff Pilson, who used to play with Dokken, is there. Kelly Hansen is there. They've been there over 20 years. And I've seen Foreigner over the years. I think they opened for Styx. I saw them open for Journey. I've seen them a handful of times. And they're always good. But this was supposed to be the farewell tour, okay? It was supposed to be Mick Jones doing one more tour. Again, he's a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. Doing one more tour so everybody could see him and he could go out with the Shura and a bang, right? So we go to the amphitheater up in Tampa. Now this place is huge. It holds 20,000 people. And my buddies and I got there and we're like, man, it's packed. Absolutely packed. Well, yeah. Mick Jones is a legend. Everybody went there to see Mick Jones one more time. Before Loverboy opened up, and I'll say you got to give Loverboy credit, man. They still played all their hits, and when it's all said and done, they're still there rocking it out. All the girls were just closing their eyes and remembering their days back in the skating rink and all that. Actually, I was remembering my days back in the skating rinks, but I wasn't looking at Mike Reno with Goo Goo and Gaga eyes like they were. So anyways, Loverboy was good. Foreigner gets on stage, and it's like the second song, and I look at my friend Billy, and I said, where's Mick Jones? He's not on stage. And Billy was like, yeah, that's him over there. I said, that's not him. That's another guitarist. Well, lo and behold, Mick Jones decided not to show up for that concert. I know the guy's been having health problems and stuff like that, but here's the thing. If you bill it as the last hurrah farewell tour, you better be there. Because I'm damn sure that 20,000 people would have not showed up to pack that place if Mick Jones wasn't there. Again, no offense to the guys. The other guys from Foreigner did a great job, man. They played all their hits. I think probably half the people there had no idea what the hell was going on anyways. But I just thought that was really kind of a ripoff. And I was pissed. And I wanted my money back because that's what I went to see. I went to see Mick Jones and one last hurrah. So you guys are all up and coming bands. If something like that happens, don't you think people have the right to know that the person that you're going to see is not going to be there? And I said in my rant, I said, you know, it's like, say Guns N' Roses got the, you know how crazy they've been. Imagine going to see Guns N' Roses and Slash is in there. Imagine when Eddie Van Halen was sick, if they were doing one last tour, and all of a sudden Eddie Van Halen wasn't there. I mean, come on, man. Just let people know. That way they can make the decision for themselves whether to go or not. Okay, that's off my back. I promise I'll never mention it again. I still had a good time with the guys. And lo and behold, we ended up leaving the show early. And I was home by like 11:30. So, hey, no harm, no foul. Got up, went to work on Monday, and it's all fine and dandy. You'll never hear me mention that one again. Whew. Got it off my chest. I'm done with it. So, what I'm not done with is the countdown this week. So we're going our good old friends, 1,000 Years Wide. They're kicking ass, man. They're from St. Joseph, Missouri. And this song, yesterday, has been on for a while. But they're teasing us, man. If you look on their websites and all their posts and everything on their socials, they're teasing us. They sent something this week that said, ooh, who wants a secret? Something good's about to come, and they're all secretive. And I texted them back because whatever music they were playing behind that post totally kicked ass. So I don't know what's going on with them, but we're going to find out real soon. But anyways, at number 2 this week, 1,000 Years Wide, all the way to number 2. This is Yesterday. Crank it up right here on the Sunset Island Music Show.
Tell me what you wanted to do. All these little marks on you.
At number 2, Missouri's own 1,000 Years Wide and Yesterday. What's going on? It's Frankie V, and I am so happy to tell you guys about our new number 1 this week. Yes, it's the boys from Grimsby. It's Healer. They're back on the top spot with Bones at number 1 this week. Now, they had Hurricane made it to number 1 a few months ago, and now they're back with Bones. And I always say, these are the hardest working guys in showbiz, man. It seems like every day we get posts from them saying, we're playing here, we're playing there, we're playing here, we're playing there. I've talked to them a couple of times, and yes, I would love to go to England and see you guys. And who the hell knows, man? I went to Germany this year. I can't find any shows to go to. Hey, if I could find a cheap plane ticket to London, I'm not opposed to that, or wherever. I don't know. I don't even know where Grimsby is. But anyways, I got to get across the pond over there to do it. But anyways, give it up. Congratulations to Healer, this week's number 1. This is Bones. Right here, it's the Sunset Island Music Show.
Told me to change, and I felt nervous deep in my stomach. Smoked the day away, but through the fog, what we're thinking of could help me fall in love. And these bones, they for you. I'm sorry for what they do. It's your choice, yeah, what you do. But these bones will follow you. These bones will follow. These bones will follow. These bones will follow. These bones will follow you. These bones will follow. These bones will follow. But those we watch across through the other side, and the we can hide, and I kiss your mouth. Yeah, I kiss your mouth. And pride
At number 1 this week, that is Healer and Bones. Congratulations, the boys from Grimsby. You made it back to your rightful spot at number 1, and we are so very happy that you're there. So it's Frankie V. We've made it down to another end of the show here. There's a lot of things I got to tell you about. I've got a very special announcement that's going to be coming up soon. You guys might have saw a little teaser that I put on it on the socials, but we got something big we're working on, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to want to stay tuned and keep up with all my social accounts and all that stuff. I always say I have everything, man. I even got LinkedIn this week. There's not a social network that I'm not a part of. And you can find me, Sunset Island Cafe on Facebook, Sunset Island Cafe on Instagram, Sunset Island TV on Twitter, Sunset Island Cafe on Reddit. Now I had to go on Linkster or LinkedIn to do some stuff. I'm all over the place, man. So that's good. You can also get the website sunsetislandcafe.com. Make sure you check out our channel, which is Sunset Island Cafe, streaming worldwide on Roku. And I need your help. I know I said it last week, and I'm not going to be like one of these guys that's always bugging you, although this is the second week in a row I'm bugging you. I got to get some viewers. If you remember, YouTube canceled me a few months ago. They pulled my account from me because of some copyright BS that they did. Well, I got a new channel. We got it rolling along pretty good, but I need everybody to subscribe to it. So just look up Sunset Island Cafe on YouTube. You guys probably all know it anyways. I post it all over the place. It's where you can see the show if you don't have Roku. Just make sure you subscribe to it, because I really, really need the help. So with that being said, man, it's Frankie V. It's been my pleasure bringing you guys another Sunset Island music show. I know it's 2 days late this week, but I've been busy, man. Busy. There's a lot of you bands out there, and there's only one of me. So I do what I can. I'm getting it done as fast as I can. So I can't wait till next week. We'll have more new bands and probably a new number 1 and some. It's always a lot of fun, man. So make sure you check it out. I love you all. Thank you for watching. It's the Sunset Island Music Show. I'm Frankie V. I am out. You have yourselves a great rest of the week. And congratulations to Healer.